Hello, my name is Nathan Agort, and today I will be doing a persuasive speech on police brutality. Did you know police brutality has increased significantly during the past 4 years? Although there has always and will always be police brutality, these numbers have shot through the roof. We can, bring up the fact that, right now on average, every week, two African Americans are shot and killed by police. And this is not just happening with African Americans; it's happening with every color. You know, the thing is, police have become too comfortable and too enlightened in their power, so it makes it too comfortable to control the situation on a stereotype that they've painted on someone because of what clothes they're wearing, or because if they smoke weed, or have loud music, or what kind of clothes they're wearing. It becomes too repetitive and a repetitive motion for them to pull their guns, and that's the problem. That's the why people are ending up shot today. And the only way to fix this would be more rules and more regulations. We have to really sit down and break things down, and as Americans open our eyes, because me personally, I wouldn't want my daughter, who's half Mexican, half black, to be raised in this kind of world, that where she, if she gets pulled over by police, she has to worry because now this police might discriminate her because of her skin color and who she, who she is. More rules and regulations have to be set in play. Like I said just a minute ago, we got to, really, police got to be in more intensive training. And it shouldn't be your first option to pull a gun out. That's why you have a taser. It shouldn't be your first option to pull a gun out. And police have become too comfortable, and like I said, in the repetitive motion where it's just boom, pa, and it just, there goes your life. And the thing about it is, the reason I feel like we haven't taken it seriously is because it only happens to so many few people, so few people out of this many in the whole wide America, so it gets thrown under the carpet, and that's not the way to handle the situation, because one day it's going to get crazy where the laws won't be able to control the whole situation. Too many people are going to be out rioting and retaliating against police. Too many people are going to crowd together. Power, more people, more power. That's just, it's the truth. And we set these regulations in, and police have been making efforts to set it in, with cameras on them, and but how easy is it for a cop to turn off his camera when he pulls you over? you know how is, I just feel like they've become a whole different person. They become so caught up in the power and caught up in being in control that they just think they're God. And it's like, God, it's like, I don't know. I could, just go on about my business down the road and get pulled over, and now I'm getting discriminated because I got my music up, or I got a lot of friends with me, and we're, it's late, and we're not in a good neighborhood, or just whatever the situation is. Like I said, this is a serious matter that we have to take control of. I don't want my daughter being raised in this, being half black, half Mexican. I wouldn't want my daughter to be raised in these kind of situations. And as much as I hate to say it, and as much as, it's sick, it makes me, there's still a lot of discrimination in this world, and it gets overlooked. Just, police brutalities, they get overlooked. We as Americans, we have to open our eyes now and start, taking control of the situation and speaking up, using our exercising our freedom of speech. Like I said, it's just something that, needs to be fixed and needs to be handled, in an ASAP manner, because, it's going to get to a situation where no one's going to be able to control it, more people, more power. No one's going to be able to control it. People are going to come together and finally just be completely tired of it. It's already happened, but it hasn't been enough. It hasn't been enough where, the police couldn't get control of the situation, or they couldn't call in any, reserves, or what, army reserves or whatever they got to call in to handle the situation. I do understand that not every policeman's bad, but a lot of them are, and it's a situation that needs to be fixed. Most of police brutalities come from, ages under 21, young guys, young males. This is, a serious matter that we have to take control of. If not, bad things are going to happen. Very bad things will happen. Today I hope you gain knowledge on my speech, and I I hope I really opened some people's eyes. You know, I didn't really list much statistics. I kind of went really off what I was feeling, you know, how I feel, and, you know, the situations I went through with police, you know. So at, you know, at the same time, I went off of what I did, and I hope, you know, it provides you knowledge and maybe opens your eyes and helps you see that this is something that we got to stop. This is something that needs to be stopped. Thank you. Have a nice day.